You're being blocked, your scraper fails, your accounts get banned, your competitors getting data you can't, and somewhere out there someone is doing everything you want to do online. Scraping thousands of pages, managing multiple accounts, running global ad checks without a single block, ban or captcha. What's their secret? The right proxy. Here's something most people don't know. By 2026, over 31% of all internet traffic is being routed through some form of proxy or anonymization layer. Businesses are spending billions on proxy infrastructure. And yet, most beginners and even intermediate users are still picking the wrong type and wondering why nothing works. Today, we fix that. In the next 5 minutes, you'll know exactly what every major proxy type does, who it's for, and most importantly, which one you should be using right now. Let's get into it. What is a proxy really? Before we dive into types, let's make sure we're on the same page. A proxy is basically a middleman between your device and the internet. Instead of your request going directly to a website, it goes through the proxy server first. The website sees the proxy's IP address, not yours. Simple concept. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all proxies are middlemen in the same way. The type of proxy you use determines how detectable you are, how fast your connection is, how much it costs, and whether it actually works for your specific task. There are 6 main types you need to know. Let's break them down fast. First up, Datacenter Proxies. These are the most common, the most affordable, and the fastest. They come from cloud servers. Think AWS, Google Cloud, private data centers. They are not tied to any internet service provider, which means websites can often detect that they are proxies. You'll see these getting flagged on high security platforms. Best for speed-sensitive tasks, basic geo unblocking, price comparison tools, tasks where detection isn't a concern. Avoid them when you're targeting platforms with aggressive bot detection like Amazon, Google, or social media sites. Think of Datacenter Proxies as a race car, incredibly fast, but everyone can see it coming. Residential proxies. Now this is where things get powerful. Residential proxies. These IPs are assigned by real internet service providers to real homes and devices. So when you use one, websites see you as a genuine human user browsing from a real location. They are dramatically harder to detect and block. Best for web scraping on protected sites, ad verification, sneaker bots and limited release purchases, social media automation, accessing geo-restricted content. The trade-off? They are more expensive and slightly slower than Datacenter Proxies. But if your task requires flying under the radar, residential proxies are your go-to weapon. Think of them as going undercover. You blend in, no one knows you're there. Mobile proxies. Taking it one step further, mobile proxies. These route your traffic through real mobile devices on 3G, 4G, or 5G networks. They use IPs assigned by mobile carriers. And here's the kicker. Mobile IPs are shared by thousands of real users on the same carrier simultaneously. That makes them the most trusted and hardest to block of any proxy type. Best for highly protected platforms, mobile app testing, accounts on platforms that heavily penalize data center IPs. The downside? They are the most expensive option and can be slower depending on network conditions. But if you need maximum trust score, nothing beats a mobile proxy. Rotating versus static proxies. Now here's a distinction a lot of people miss. Rotating versus static proxies. A static proxy gives you one fixed IP. You use it consistently. Great for managing accounts where you need to appear as the same person every session. A rotating proxy automatically changes your IP with every request or at set intervals. This is a game changer for scraping because it makes it nearly impossible for a site to track or block you based on IP. Quick rule: need consistency? Static. Need scale and anonymity? rotating. Most serious scrapers and data teams run rotating residential proxies. That combination is the current industry gold standard. SOCKS5 versus HTTP proxies. Last technical distinction, and this one matters if you care about protocol level performance. HTTP proxies work at the application layer. They're designed specifically for web traffic. Simple, effective for browsing and scraping. SOCKS5 proxies operate at a lower level. They can handle any type of traffic, including torrents, gaming, video streaming, and more. They're also faster and more flexible, and they don't alter your data packets. If you're doing general web scraping or browsing, HTTP works fine. If you need maximum flexibility, speed, or non-HTTP traffic, go with SOCKS5. How to choose the right proxy. Decision guide. Alright, let's put it all together. Here's your quick decision framework. Are you scraping basic, low-security websites? Datacenter Proxies. Fast and cheap. Done. Are you scraping protected platforms like Amazon, Google, or social media? Rotating residential proxies. They're worth the extra cost. Are you managing social media accounts or any long-term identity online? Static residential proxies. Same IP, trusted identity. Are you dealing with the absolute hardest to crack platforms? Mobile proxies. Pull out the big guns. Do you need proxies for non-web traffic? Games, apps, torrents? SOCKS5 protocol, paired with whatever IP type fits your budget. And here's the bonus tip most people skip. Always check if your proxy provider offers a free trial or pay-as-you-go plan before committing. Proxy quality varies massively between providers, even within the same category. Test before you scale. If this video saved you from picking the wrong proxy and wasting money, drop a like. It genuinely helps the channel. Subscribe if you want more no-fluff tech content like this. And comment below, what are you using proxies for? I'm curious. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next one.